Hello folks, that moment we've all been waiting for. The band is here. We're just about ready to show them everything that they wanted, and the transformation is complete on the inside of their Jayco Seneca that used to be a regular RV and is now set up for them and their band and they're ready to hit the tour, because actually they're about ready to hit the road this Sunday to start one of their legs of their upcoming tours. So follow me and let's go grab them and let's see what they got to say. John Goldstein here, got Fabian and Chris from Article Sound System. Flew all the way in from Florida to come and check out what we've been working on, and man, I sure hope it's everything you want.
I know it's gonna be, and listen, I'm the guitar player in the band, Fabian here's the bass player, but aside from those responsibilities, I'm the tour manager, and you're looking at the business manager of the band here. So years of DIY touring and trying to figure out how to travel comfortably and within a budget has led us to this moment, John, so we're really excited, man. Thank you for doing this with us.
We're really excited too. There's definitely a lot of projects that we've done, but this is the first one that we've done for a band. You know, we were talking like, we're thinking about getting into a van and we want to do this, and it's like, I don't know how you're all gonna fit. And then we were talking about all the other ones, and then this one miraculously just came up, and then everything, like you said, Fabian, just lined up. All the other things, all the other options that we were hoping for, that were like, oh, what if, yeah, what if those didn't work? This one
yeah,
worked. It all lined up. The way that it was messed up worked out perfect for you guys.
Yep.
So can you tell us a little bit about your band?
Chris and I started this band, or we've been playing together sometime since 2009, and then maybe around 2012 this band started, and throughout the years members changed. I say the current formation came around 2018. Touring consisted normally, we had a 15-passenger van. We actually had a different RV at some point that was my personal vehicle. It was a 20-footer. Blew the motor in the van, and we had no option but just to get a Cruise America for one tour. We were doing all of America. It must have been, I don't know, 15,000 miles.
In a Cruise America?
In a Cruise America.
Yeah.
Did you guys have Cruise America's phone number on speed dial?
Yes, we actually had to swap out two times.
At least
Twice. We had to swap out the Cruise America.
No hate on Cruise America though. It was cool. It was good.
It was good regardless. They saved us.
But we've toured in minivans and U-Hauls, 12-passenger vans and hotels, rental RVs, and I don't know. We're just excited to step it up. We think, and I have to say, I don't know what the experience is like all the time here. We are very stubborn. I would guess pretty annoying customers, and John really helped us like walk through this thing. Fabian is super thorough. We had a million bizarre demands.
It worked out great because of the pricing we were able to get, and we knew that being an older RV, John would be able to rebuild pretty much a whole roof, almost a whole new layout from half back to accommodate, although it's 5 of us in the band, now we can really scale up to 10 in here sometimes if we really need to, which really allows, our band to continue to grow and continue to do 18,000-mile tours throughout the country.
And I mean, this thing has like less than 100 hours on the generator and like 15,000 miles on a diesel Super C.
Yeah.
Man, this is definitely going to be everything you want.
That's what we were looking for.
And you know what? If there's any other bands watching this, there's something you got to consider, because Fabian is the business manager. So this thing is like, I'm so excited because I feel like we're about to hit a balance of traveling in a level of comfort that can keep you able to do the job at all, and then also meeting the budgetary constraints that are there. Like this is really a thing that's like, if this works out the way we want it to, this is like massive for us as a business, not even just as like friends, like, clowning around playing music. So I can't understate it. It's a big deal, and we appreciate you helping us.
Most recent times of our career, we've just been renting RVs and renting RVs and renting RVs, but it doesn't really make sense when you're traveling with 8 grown men and women, because it's
just did a 2-week tour in bunk beds built for children. It was fine, but whatever. It's the rental thing is fine, but it's inconsistent. We're excited to have our own deal.
Everybody has their own space.
And look at this bad boy, dude.
Yeah.
It's a real
Let's
diesel.
go.
It's a real
Let's
deal.
go.
Yes. All right, enough holding you back out here. You guys ready to check it out?
Yes.
Can't wait.
I've been dying for this. Let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this is so much different than the big change from last time we were here.
Oh, the wet wood and all that funky smell that was in here.
This is
That almost
awesome.
smells like a
Carpet.
brand new coach.
Yeah, this is like a brand new
What?
carpet. No carpet.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Which one's yours?
Well, so this is the conventional bus wisdom. Middle and bottom are the two most sought after spots, obviously, because you don't climb up, right? But the middle bunk in a triple stack is the one you want in the tour bus because you can just like hop in waist height. But that's why we put these 4 back here for 4 of the band members, right? They're a little longer and they're a little wider. These ones are wider and a little shorter, but that's why we have these 2 double stack. These are like our luxury condos. No offense to our helpers and workers, but this is like the crew area here. So we got 3 for crew members. And then our drummer Adam is gonna live up here in this Manhattan apartment. Yeah.
He really got his own ladder, man.
Damn, this is a good spot,
yeah,
bro. Maybe
You guys are gonna fight and renegotiate.
Yeah, maybe we switch it up. Maybe we switch it up. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Really good spot.
Yeah, this is good. Although I want to go try my bunk. I've been dreaming of this thing. Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude.
All right. I think I hear snoring already.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my
exactly.
Lord. I can't tell you. I spent the whole last tour like this because it was like a little kid bunk.
Yeah, the kids bunk and the rentals are not.
This is luxurious.
All of these outlets on this side are all off of this little inverter. So
Nice.
everybody on this side,
Oh, the whole side.
the whole side, as far as those outlets, are all going to be able to run off the inverter.
It's the craziest thing, but we go on extended road trips away from our family and we're also like working. Having your phone charged is always an issue. It's like, I mean, probably everybody deals with that, but like on the road, there's nothing worse than like waking up and your phone is dead, or you got to call home your wife and your phone is dying, or just whatever. So if you can like go lay down in your own bunk and know, it's not like, oh, I got to charge my phone up front, or there's like one outlet that works when the generator's going, and like it seems like a little thing, but for a touring band, that's like massive comfort.
On that, I was like, come on, Fabian, we're just going to do it. There's no way that we can't.
And when you got like 8 of us going in here, I mean, we have like the video guy also. I mean, we're charging cameras, laptops. It's never ending. There's never enough power outlets for that many people traveling.
This is blowing my mind. It looks so much better than when we were here, John.
Looks like it came like this
Crazy.
from factory.
I feel like we all saw Fabian's vision, but when I sat in here last time, I'm not gonna lie, it was like it was pretty rough. And I think we came away from it like, maybe this will work. It's perfect. Remember last time though, we were all like on our hands and knees and we're like, why is the carpet wet? We're like, what's going on in here? The floor looks amazing, dude.
And so that's what I was talking about, where I said, maybe we don't need to ditch the carpet and
This
we
spot's
can
good.
redo and put these back in, because these don't even look like they've ever even been sat in. They
No,
look,
this looks
I mean,
good.
we cleaned everything up, wiped everything up. We had to take all that out to put the rollers in there because we got rid of the carpet over here. But we went as far out as you can with the laminate. So you have a little bit of carpet there to help it kind of roll before it hits the rollers. Dude, that chair over there has its own seatbelt and it's bolted down. We redid the molding over here. We did that. We got rid of that huge overhead that was up in the front. When we took it out, man, there was one piece of wood that was like from the flooring or something that looked like a paddle that they were gonna like beat some kids with or something.
No, but this is killer. I think, dude, this is like
Unreal.
And we're gonna put it to the test, man. We have our longest tour in history, actually, in not too long.
Really?
A 2-month-long summer tour where we will circle the whole country. Yeah, that starts in Texas. Then we'll loop the entire nation back to California, and then we'll drive it back again. So by the time the summer's over, we'll actually have driven to California and back in this vehicle.
Oh, we're right here in Fontana. If you need anything, stop on by.
This thing is awesome, dude.
Yeah, this is.
Honestly, this thing's killer. And you know what's really exciting? So we're gonna go over to our singer just moved to this area from Florida. So we're gonna go hang with her tonight. So she'll be the next one to see it. I'm gonna try to videotape her reaction. And then the other 2 fellas fly in on Saturday to Monterey. So everybody's gonna get their first little experience of it. And we're camping in it at the fairgrounds there in Monterey Fairgrounds, that's rock and roll legend stuff. That's the stage where Jimi Hendrix burnt the guitar at the Monterey Pop Festival. So have you ever seen the picture? That's the place. So that'll be the first campground that we go to. This area back here too is like you imagine all this, like, you're using these spaces as almost like blackout. You sleep funny times and it's not normal travel. So like you're really living in these cubes. You're not hanging out too much in this hallway, So it's perfect.
And then we made this area over here for you guys' shoes. We actually went farther back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then we reducted the heat, so you got a heat vent right there, you got a heat vent right here. Man, we reinforced the heck out of this. I don't know if you guys have like tried to go on the top bunk and really pull on it, but you pretty much shake the whole coach.
The floors are amazing too. Keeping stuff clean It's probably maybe abnormal for a band, but our band actually works pretty hard at keeping our spaces clean. You're living together for months at a time. Our keyboard player, to his benefit, is amazing. He cleans up a lot, and like you're not. What, are you gonna vacuum? You know what I mean? Like, you know, just, you can sweep out this floor, and this is gonna hide dirt really well too when it does get a little dirty. I'm so stoked on this, dude. This is epic.
You know, you got a great foundation, and really everything that was wrong with this pretty much had to go anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't think you guys, Fabian, realistically, man, I don't think you guys could have lined up a better coach for this. And the way everything panned out with this one having the problems, and then him knowing you guys and knowing your band and everything just lining up. You know, I think this was a blessing for you guys. It was a blessing for us. We always appreciate the work. A lot of guys put a lot of love and effort into this, and I'm really glad that you guys are happy. And we hope that it's everything that you want.
Oh yeah,
Nailed it, man.
expectations exceeded. This is great. I'm like, now I'm really excited to show the rest of the gang, because they're gonna be. They keep texting me. They're like, "How is it?" You know, they're freaking out because we've been teasing everybody all day. You know, a compliment to you too. I'll say another, like, a part of this journey, because we've been going, and you watch all the other bands, and we've even been told from a young band, don't do the RV. It's not built for it, right? And then we've seen a lot of peers and different people over the years attempt an RV. And oftentimes it's like, you have to be careful. Like, Fabian is like very knowledgeable about vehicles. Obviously we had John's help. So it's like, number one, you have to have the right RV. You can't just go buy the bottom tier, you know, composite wood that's like all veneer and it's just gonna shred. And then we've seen a lot of people, like, not that you can't DIY stuff, but we've seen a lot of DIY attempts, and you just see that it's just not gonna last, and it's a bad investment. So we shied away from the RV for a long time, because we didn't know somebody that could do the job right for us, you know. And you're thinking, am I gonna build bunk beds in this like entry-level RV myself, and then it's gonna get destroyed in a year? And it's like a big issue when you're touring. It's taking showers, right? It's like a well-known inside joke, like, oh, this dirty band out here, right? So you end up taking showers at truck stops, which actually, not all the time, but actually, as twisted as this is, can be some of the more luxurious showers you take is at the truck stop. So the problem is the showers are really expensive, because the whole system is catered towards professional drivers, and they're racking up rewards points on diesel purchases only. So you almost never see a trucker purchase a shower at a truck stop, whereas if we walk in, it can be $15 to $18 a person a shower. So you shower
diesel,
but now we're buying diesel, and we're going to be able to rack up the points. So you're talking where before we were burning through like essentially a hotel room fee a night to shower a crew periodically throughout a tour. We should rack up enough points that we'll actually lose that expense. So it's another. Like these things,
cool.
It's
That's an offset for sure.
It's like, you know the meme like of the dude with all the numbers flying around his head and all that stuff. Like, that's kind of like what this really is. And it's, you know, it's big. Fabian led the charge on this thing, and he does all the budgets. But like, you cannot believe. You know, we'll report back in like a year or two and let you know. But I'm telling you right now that the way that this thing changes finance for us is a big deal.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's a game changer.
It's a game changer, yeah.
I'm stoked on the outside show. We're about to do an outdoor, the summer tour I was just telling you about. It's 2 months. It's mostly outdoor amphitheaters. That's perfect, dude. You get done, you haven't left yet, you know, because you're going to play and you have to stay for the rest of the day until you're done. Throw your bathing suit on, shower off. That's killer.
That outdoor shower is going to see some serious
Oh,
use,
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
the summer's
the summer tour is going to, after every show.
It's not even summer yet. It got to 103 degrees the other day in Florida where I live. So I know that this summer's about to be brutal. I'm going to be using that outdoor shower. I'm going to be taking naps with the back AC going down back there. Yeah. One other function that we do use this for too, not to just keep railing on like the logistics and like the money side of touring, but a big thing that helps us is VIP meet and greets, right? So that offsets a lot of costs. You get fans that really care. They pay a pretty good price and come. So like the summer tour we're about to do is actually built on opening the canopy outside and creating this outdoor space. We're doing we're letting people listen to our new album and stuff. But in some weather conditions and different stuff, you do have to bring folks in. And this is actually this is actually probably one of the larger spaces we've ever had, because we've accommodated, I think, like 4 to 6 people max at a time. Yeah. So then, 5 band members and a photographer, you're talking like, a lot of people, but this is actually pretty roomy. I could see us, if it's raining one day and we need to move it inside, we can do that. And that's another thing, that if you don't have this kind of space, and again, you're out there touring and you're doing it DIY, you can't do the meet. I mean, we did a whole summer tour where we did our meet and greet in our merch tent outside. Like, it was terrible. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
when needed, like to be able to bring our fans that are paying that premium to hang out, this is going to be crucial.
But John took the time talking to us. We worked through that whole thing. You were willing to follow us down that crazy path had we gone there, but then this came up. So
This made a lot more sense.
I wouldn't suggest this to a band if you're not going to do something like this, because then you're going to be making a bad investment, and you're going to be.
Unless you're like a 3-piece, you know.
Depends on your sleeping
Small
arrangements,
band.
but you got to have the right RV. It has to be the right RV too. It's the particular model and then the build is the only way you're going to succeed.
You gotta have a strong chassis, and this one happens to be a Kodiak diesel, which
That just sounds tough, dude.
Yeah, Kodiak.
Yeah, we're looking at Kodiak diesel here.
I know, right? We want people to know what we do, you know, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys just kind of reminding me why I do what I do, you know, and I'd be texting Fabian at all different kinds of, like, dude, like, I just saw this one online. Check this one out. He's like, man, you know, it's like Saturday or Sunday, and it's like, I wanted to try to do whatever I could to help you guys make this dream reality, right? You know, we live off of people like you that have crazy off-the-wall ideas, and you want to blend it with an RV.
Yeah.
And you're, like you said, you don't have all the DIY crazy stuff that you don't want to go through. That's what I do, and that's what I do best. I try to talk, and I try to ask a million questions until we're done asking questions, so I understand, how are you going to use it? What are you going to do? How many people are you trying to sleep? How big are the people? Are you showering? Are you not? You know, all those things. Oh, well, you don't need a shower. We don't need this. We don't need that. Let's split that. And, you know, like I said, a lot of the times have all these crazy ideas, but if I didn't have my guys that actually could sit there and work with me and be like, oh no, one more thing, you want me to tweak that or change this? You know, we wouldn't be here either, you know. And I am so proud of my guys to where I can stand here and talk to you in the beginning and talk to you about your vision and tell you we can get you to the finish line. It's definitely going to be a, you know, not exactly a straight line, but we want it to be everything that you want it to be. We don't want anything to look like it wasn't supposed to be there. And when you walk in here, nothing looks out of place. It looks like it was from the factory, like you call Jayco and you're like, hey, I want this, and I want bunks, and I want this, and I want that, and boom.
That's what's blowing. That's what's honestly blowing my mind from the first day when we were here. How many months ago was that now?
we were here February, I think.
It wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago, but sitting here and I remember thinking to myself then, I was like, this is gonna work. But I had this thought to myself like, all right, you know, because full disclosure, we didn't have a huge budget to do this. This wasn't like some unlimited dream coach situations. I remember thinking to myself like, okay, it's probably not going to look epic, but it's going to like fit everybody, and but it looks great, man. It looks perfect. It's blowing my mind. The ceiling's blowing my mind. The ceiling was a big thing because it had water damage and like all this and that, and like luckily I think our bunks and stuff covered up a lot of the water damage, and you guys vacuumed the hell out of it or something, but it's killer.
We used a commercial cleaner to get all of this, and then like I was saying, in these two bunks where it was really bad, there was no way that we were even going to be able, I mean, you touched it and it fell apart. Yeah. So we literally cut it, ripped it out, and then we made a small frame and paneled it and we actually have similar color fabric, and we made panels that cover that. You know, hearing all the different ways that you guys talk about trying to make things even, trying to have everybody comfortable on the road, trying to make everybody's personalities and needs and wants kind of blend together in a way that you guys can go out and make music and have a good time and then come back here and just recharge and just be happy that you're out there and just make music.
That's what it's all
about. Make memories and, go out there with your best foot forward and make a bunch of people want to come see your shows. From the sounds of it, I think we nailed it. I think the team did everything that they could to make it be everything that these guys wanted and more. And they don't have to go back to the team and be like, we thought it was going to be like this, but this is what it is. Big shout out to all my guys in the back. They worked really hard. They worked a lot of hours on this vehicle to make it everything that they wanted. And thank you guys for bringing it into us so we can make it everything you want. And if you guys out there have some crazy idea or some late night vision that you want to try to make happen, don't forget, we're Leisure Coachworks in Fontana, California, right across the street from the California Speedway. So if you ever need anything, stop on by.
John the guy, you heard him. He knocked it out of the park. So maybe we'll see you somewhere around the country. We will literally be in every state. Look at our van, look at where we are, and maybe we'll see you out there. Come to a show.
All right, gang, we'll see you on the road. Follow us on Instagram and keep up with our journey in the RV. For anybody who doesn't know, it's a long-standing rule on all tour buses and any touring vehicle. There's just no number 2. It's just not allowed.
We allow number 1. You can pee.
This is gonna
Depends on how hot and how many beers go down.
Exactly.
This is gonna be the most epic part of the video. This like whip panning camera about talking about and pissing in the RV. Just...
And it's the same thing with the.
I don't know if you can tell, but we're like literally RV enthusiasts and like campground and camping enthusiasts. And again, I'm apologizing for the sunglasses. We've been up since 4 a.m. I feel like I look like a drug addict. Oh man, holy I could ramble on and on for hours about this. I'm so pumped. It's like, this is crazy.
It's unreal, John. It
crazy,
really, truly is, man.
Now I'm cursing and stuff. Again, we're getting you all sorts of trouble on your YouTube channel.
It's all good.
Give me a hug, John.
Yeah, this is John.
This is amazing, man.
Unreal, man.
Thanks, guys.
Unreal.
Listen, it's been great seeing you guys, but I've been up since 4 in the morning. I'm out of here.
Try it out.
Thanks for coming by, John.